that ending.
Okay, so the Great Khali is in AEW now. Oh, wait. That wasn't the Great Khali. What? Wow. Good evening, everybody. It is the Icon Johnny K, and welcome to Wednesday Night Live here on WrestleScope TV. What a great show. What a crap ending. Really? I mean, I absolutely loved the Minoru Suzuki Samoa Joe match. And I was actually shocked that Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt did not get involved in the match, but I'm glad they didn't. But boy, that ending with Satnam Singh, I think fans, the New Orleans fans, just didn't know what to do. Like, who the heck is this guy? That was really, did we really need lights out for that? I don't know. What did you think? What did you think? Lucas, always good to see you. Good morning, Louie. Yes, the ending to AEW, Great Khali's brother. He is from Punjab, India. He is from Punjab, India. I had completely forgotten that he had actually signed with AEW. That was back in what? September? October? September? Something like that. Hello, Tommy. 7 out of 10, huh? Oh boy. Let's think about it. Penta and Punk, great match. The tag team championship match was actually really good. I was shocked. I thought Red Dragon was going to win. I really thought Red Dragon was going to win. Jericho Appreciation Society versus Kingston, Santana, and Ortiz went about where I thought it was going to go. Marita Shafir, Sky Blue. Yeah, it was about what I thought it was going to be too. Whoa, wait a second. Lucas, really? Seriously? I didn't think AEW was that great this week. Now, okay. There is a certain masked wrestling news guy from another channel that completely dumped on NXT today. I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't think it was that good, but I didn't think it was that bad. Jonathan Gresham would have been cool, but I don't think it would have made sense. I'm excited to see him and Dalton Castle on AEW television this week. And what do you think Tony Khan's announcement is next week? He's got a huge announcement. It could be a number of different things. It could be finally the deal with HBO Max that's been rumored. It could be a Ring of Honor television deal. I don't think they're going to get traditional television right now. I don't think it's, unless, I said this a couple of weeks ago, that True TV would be a great destination for Ring of Honor. It's not as big as TNT or TBS, but it's part of the Warner Media family. I think Ring of Honor would be good for there. No, I don't think it's going to be Kenny Omega yet. And it won't be a Tony Khan announcement. It will be he shows up all of a sudden. He just shows up all of a sudden. Um, no, Kenny has been during his entire title run, he was dealing with a whole bunch of injuries. He's had a number of different surgeries. He just had another one a couple of weeks ago. That's why I'm thinking the earliest he would come back would be Double or Nothing. I'd heard a report somewhere, I don't remember who it was, that said he may actually not be back until All Out or All In. I hope it's not that long. If it is that long, that's going to be disappointing. I'm not the biggest Kenny Omega fan, but AEW, they don't need him, but boy, he adds something else. He really does. UK show would be interesting. I mean, he's got to. You have to think Tony Khan has got to be a little bit peeved right now that WWE announced their big UK show for the same day as All In. But keep in mind, the WWE show will probably be an afternoon show, much like NXT Stand and Deliver was. It'll be an afternoon show, so it will not have much of an effect on All In because it's going to be on Peacock. It's not pay-per-view, so it's not going to prevent fans from watching All In. So yeah, they are going to be in the UK. They're going to be in Cardiff, which is huge, and I'm excited for my UK friends that finally get a big show again after 3 years? 3 years now. Yes, he is he's a big time shareholder with Fulham FC. So they've got an automatic venue. Imagine if he announced a show for 2 weeks before the WWE show. No, with all the problems Peacock has had, you would not want AEW on there, and that wouldn't happen anyways. That wouldn't happen. I would love to see their pay-per-views go on HBO Max. Okay, something just fell in my office. I don't know what did I just kick something over? I don't know. There's weird things happening in here. Let me tell you. Sorry about that. Yeah, who knows? And Tony Khan, Tony Khan does such a good job of keeping things secret that speculation can run rampant and nobody will be able to figure out what the heck it is. He'll tease stuff, but people do not figure out what it is. He is really good at that. I gotta say, it was good to see a good overall wrestling show again because NXT was just kind of, it was just, it was okay, It's possible, maybe Dan. Yeah, I can't get hooked, but I can get you. Yes, yes, I'm digging Danhausen. Danhausen falls into the same category as Orange Cassidy for me. When Orange Cassidy first appeared in AEW, I didn't get it. I'm like, what is this guy? It took me about 6 months and he finally warmed up to me. Danhausen, before he came into AEW, I had seen little bits and pieces of things of him on the internet. Like, what is this guy? What is he, a vampire ripoff? What is he? And as I started watching more and more, I actually like this guy. I'm digging his character. Hello, Sean. Hello, Chris. Good to see you guys again. So yeah, I'm digging the Danhausen. I really am. He is very entertaining. Um, I can't wait to actually see him wrestle. I don't know if he's fully healed. He had was it a broken ankle? I think it was a broken ankle. He's not in the boot anymore. I know that. So hopefully we'll get to see him wrestle in AEW soon. You know, I could see him doing a lot on Rampage. Which former WWE star used to curse people? I don't know. Papa Shango? Was it Papa Shango? I don't know. Oh my, Sean. Wow. I hope everything's okay. What were you, if you don't mind me asking, what were you in the hospital for? Oh my good. I am sorry about my hair tonight. It was raining, it was windy. He pours teeth in people's mouth and then kicks them in the face. Oh, wow. It was a broken leg. I thought it was just his ankle. Wow, that's even worse. Is anybody shocked at how quickly Minoru Suzuki lost the Ring of Honor Television Championship? Or, you know, I never expected him to be a transitional champion, but I guess it was a situation they needed to get the belt off of Rhett Titus. Oh no, Sean, I am so sorry. Wow. That, oh, I don't even know what to say, man. Um, wow. Well, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Um, that's tough, man. That is really tough. I'm sorry. Louis, are you talking about Suzuki losing it? Yeah. Um, oh, I guess people are freaking out online right now about Satnam Singh. I mean the obvious comparisons between him and Great Khali. I mean, I joked about it at the beginning here. It's very easy to make that natural assumption about him, as long as they don't, you know, use him as, you know, the giant muscle behind Jay Lethal. You know, don't overbook the guy. That was the problem with. Oh, please no, please. Well, first of all, I think WWE has that trademarked. Thank God that nobody else can go there with it. Sean, that's awesome that you're going to WWE, that you're going to Raw in WWE live in Syracuse and Raw in Buffalo. I am still holding out hope that I can get tickets to AEW Dynamite here in Milwaukee in June. Um, we'll see. We got some things going on here at home that might make it a little bit difficult, or it might be a last minute thing, and I won't get the seats that I would like to get. I don't think Tony Khan will do that. Tony Khan is a smart guy, and he sees what WWE does, and he sees the mistakes they make, and he's not going to do the same stupid stuff. Uh no, it it's not going to happen. I don't think Wyndham Rotunda is going to end up in AEW. Yes, Sean, I did hear about Tony Khan talking about Cody, as to be expected. I really don't think they're going to overbook this guy. I really don't. In certain ways, I believe he is. In certain ways, I believe Tony Khan is smarter than Vince. Obviously he's got his own issues. I said it on a broadcast last week that he is the Donald Trump of professional wrestling. He's got diarrhea of the mouth. He doesn't know when to shut up. He's a billionaire fanboy is what he is. And he tends to run his mouth just a little bit too much. I'm thinking it's got to be something TV related. I've seen, HBO Max, Ring of Honor deal, possibly an AEW New Japan Super Show. I don't think that's what it's going to be, but I would love to see that. Sean, in a way, we actually already are seeing an AEW WWE war. It's just not head to head like WCW was. And AEW will not be that stupid. They will not try doing what Impact did, where they TNA tried going head to head on Monday nights. They're not going to do it. He was smart putting Rampage after SmackDown. Why go head to head and try stealing, basically splitting the fan base? Because that's all you would do is split the fan base. It's not like there's 10 million people watching wrestling here in the United States anymore. They're just not. There's 2 to 2.5 million people, maybe. And it's not worth trying to split those people. Yeah, it was the worst. Well, Vince McMahon had, if you look back over the history of Vince McMahon stunners, he has never been able to properly take that move. Never. Yes, it is Tony Khan's dad's money. Yeah, back then it was good. Their biggest struggle has been TV deals. Honestly, that has been the biggest struggle for TNA/Impact. When they lost their major television deals, that's when they have struggled. They have not been able to bounce back from it. They still have their loyal fan base, but when it comes to the casual wrestling fans, it's really difficult. I would love to watch Impact Wrestling, but I can't. I've said it before. I don't have Access TV. I would love to be able to watch them. I don't want to pay to have to watch it. Vince botched the first stunner, botched the last, and botched all the other ones. Every other stunner, all of them. Yes, Abyss and TNA was great, especially early Abyss. Hardcore Country, you talking Mickie James? Is that who you're talking? Yeah, a lot of people miss TNA. So, Sean, I don't see that happening. I don't see WWE leaving USA Network because USA is owned by NBC Universal, who owns Peacock. So they are going to be with some version of NBC Universal, and USA Network makes sense for them. It really does. The original Main Event Mafia, yes. The revisited Main Event Mafia, which included Samoa Joe and Nick Aldis, no. But the original was Sting, Angle, Scott Steiner. Who was the fourth? Sting, Kurt Angle, Scott Steiner. Who was the fourth one in the original Main Event Mafia? I don't remember who the fourth one was. I don't think it was Ric Flair, was it? No, wasn't Hulk Hogan. Hold on. Let's look it up. Let's go to the internet. Here we go. We're gonna pull it up. Okay. The Main Event Mafia. Oh, Kevin Nash. Yeah, in 2006, it was Kurt Angle, Sting, Kevin Nash, Booker T, Scott Steiner, and Samoa Joe. So, Louis, you're wrong. Samoa Joe is not. All the male members of the stable were multiple-time world heavyweight champions of multiple companies, with the exception of Magnus / Nick Aldis. Then they became the Elite Mafia. And then they reunited in 2013. So yeah, all the members at some point in time, Kurt Angle, Sting, Kevin Nash, Booker T, Scott Steiner, Christian Cage for 4 days, Samoa Joe, Tracy Brooks, and Rampage Jackson. Rampage Jackson was in it too, in the final run of it, but only for 2 months. So that's funny. I just saw a video about them. I liked the 6-sided ring because it was different. I really liked the Ultimate X match because that was super different too. I always enjoyed those because that was the thing about Impact, is it was so unique compared to everything else in the world of wrestling at the time. It really was. I'm curious. Okay, to switch gears here. Yeah, I'm looking at the graphic for Jonathan Gresham versus Dalton Castle. How are the AEW fans going to react to Dalton Castle? He's one of those guys, you either love him, you love his character, or you hate his character. And I'm kind of in between on him. I'm really, I hated him at first. A few years ago, I started appreciating what he was doing. I watched him on the Supercard of Honor pre-show, and it's like, boy, I'm not sure about this whole thing. Can he really go majorly mainstream with that character? I don't know if he can. I'll be very interested to see. And Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait, who? Interesting. Okay, Wrestle Talk just posted that there will be a former NXT wrestler that will be debuting on Dynamite next week. She's been on AEW Dark. Danielle Camella, who was Vanessa Bourne in WWE. Danielle Camella will be making her debut against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. So that will be interesting. Yeah, that one just coming through on the Twitter. When are we going to finally get to see Jordynne Grace in AEW? I want Jordynne Grace in AEW. What do I think of Ronda and Flair at Mania Backlash? I don't care. I hated the match at WrestleMania. I'm going to hate this match too. I loved Aces and Eights. That was a great faction. Nexus could have been really good, but they just booked it wrong. They really did. You could scrap one WWE pay-per-view and bring one back. What would it be? I'd get rid of WrestleMania Backlash. What would I bring back? I'd have to think about what pay-per-views they've gotten rid of. I'd bring back that's a tough one. I don't know. I'd want to bring back one of the old WCW pay-per-views. Starrcade, Great American Bash, one of those. That's what I'd want to bring back. Yeah, the course sucked. Exactly, Louis. WrestleMania Backlash is basically, it would actually be WrestleMania 38 3.0 because WrestleMania 38 was 2 nights. You'd get rid of Hell in a Cell? No, you know what I'd bring back? I would bring back In Your House. Yes, Clash of Champions. WCW Clash of Champions were always good. I always looked forward to those. I mean, I still think about that main event from the very first one, Flair versus Sting in the 45-minute time limit draw. Those were always entertaining shows. But that's when we weren't overloaded with wrestling. I mean, now it's wrestling overkill right now. I think I've said it's a great time to be a wrestling fan, but sometimes I think that there's just a little bit too much. Oh, please, no. No. Not Great Balls of Fire. Very true. NXT does have In Your House, but they've only used it, twice? Armageddon was a good pay-per-view. What about Fastlane? We didn't get Fastlane this year. We need WWE Fastlane. I actually wish they would get rid of the pay-per-view in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Oh, TLC, yeah. I don't I don't know though. I mean, it's like having who said Hell in a Cell? Yeah, Lucas. I think having a TLC pay-per-view and a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view is a mistake. I say just have a Hell in a Cell match. Have a TLC match. Roadblock. Is that the one? Oh, your favorite pay per view is Elimination Chamber? Boy, I don't know if I have a favorite pay per view. Yeah, sports talk. Yeah, it, I guess I could agree with that. I guess the positive of there being so much wrestling is there's so much different wrestling right now. I mean, you've got WWE, AEW, Impact. I'm not going to count Ring of Honor in right now. MLW, Control Your Narrative, New Japan, NXT UK. I mean, there's a lot. New Japan, AAA if you're into that. There's a lot. There is a lot out there right now. Okay. Favorite and worst Mania. Wow. Worst Mania, WrestleMania 9? 8. Which one was the one that Yokozuna beat Bret Hart and then Hogan beat Yokozuna? That was 9, wasn't it? Favorite? Boy. I should be able to rattle this off because there was a point in time last year that my son Noah and I watched every WrestleMania. He had not seen many of the early ones. And we had favorite one actually might have been WrestleMania 4 just because of that tournament. Yeah. WrestleMania has never been one of my favorite pay-per-views because it's so up and down a lot of times, especially in the last few years. Obviously the 2 years prior to this were tough because of the pandemic. WrestleMania 36 was really rough. That was rough, but they didn't have a choice. I mean, they literally had a month. Sorry, I got to scratch my back real quick. My back is itching. They literally had to change things in like 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time. And, you got to give WWE credit for what they were able to do at that time, that they were still able to pull off what they did, with literally no fans. It was hard. WrestleMania 30. 17 was good. 17 was good. All right. I'm curious. I don't even remember WrestleMania 28th. Oh, we're gonna. All right, let's see. WrestleMania 28. Primo and Epico versus Justin Gabriel and Tyson Kidd and the Usos. Sheamus defeated. Oh, that's right. Sheamus defeated Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. Kane defeated Randy Orton. Big Show and Cody Rhodes. Kelly and Maria Menounos over Beth Phoenix and Eve Torres. Undertaker Triple H. Team Johnny versus Team Teddy, CM Punk, and Jericho, and Roxina. That was Roxina 1, right? Boy, yeah, that was a pretty crappy pay-per-view. Wow. To think that was a WrestleMania. Wow. Yeah, that. Yeah, that was one of those times where CM Punk got screwed over from a main event because of John Cena. Wow. Yeah, that was a pretty bad show. No, Tanya, I think Roxina won. That was a smart decision to have Rock go over. I think it was. I think it was the right call. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Jericho Punk again in AEW at some point in time. I mean, there's still Tony Khan still keeps pulling out incredible matches for CM Punk, but they have really got to be gearing up CM Punk for a championship shot very soon. It's got to be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Double or Nothing. Sorry, got distracted. Agreed. Yeah. I don't understand that. And that was that was a bad call having Rock beat Punk. And that was kind of the straw that broke the camel's back for CM Punk with WWE. You want to see Jeff Hardy and CM Punk in AEW? I don't know if that's going to happen. All right. A woman glued herself to an NBA basketball court in protest? What? Oh my God. That is not going to happen because WWE owns the rights to War Games. But we will hear William Regal say, blood and guts. Blood and guts, yes. Yep, exactly. I was so excited to see Wheeler Yuta with Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley tonight. He is officially Blackpool Combat Club. I think it's awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I am tired. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. But 43 days in a row, everybody. 43 days in a row. I can't believe I've been doing this. My goodness. And the broadcasts just keep getting better and better, don't they? I don't know if they are or not. We're having fun, though. We are having fun. And I keep seeing new people popping up in the comments, too. So thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. I will be on tomorrow night at some point in time. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I think it's going to be more news-based than anything else tomorrow. Friday's going to be tough because Rampage is on early, then SmackDown, and it is Good Friday. Actually, probably going to be going to church Friday night. So I probably won't be on until after SmackDown, and I probably won't be watching SmackDown. So we shall see. And then yeah, I'm not okay. The streak may actually come to an end. Let's see. 44, 45, 46. The streak may come to an end after day 46. Because with it being Easter Sunday, got an early morning at church. We've got a family get together on Sunday afternoon, or we're going to be doing something really late Sunday night. So, do you guys want me to keep the streak going? If you do, I will do a live later Sunday evening, or it'll be Monday morning for Louie and Tommy. For Louie and Tommy, it'll be. Oh, that's awesome! Hey, yeah, everybody go check out Louie. Everybody go check out Louie on Friday night. Go check out his channel. Just search Louie Vaughn on YouTube. Go watch him live for SmackDown and Rampage Friday night. Nope, can't lose the streak. Oh, Tommy, I'm sorry. You're in the US. I thought you were in the UK with Louie. I'm sorry. My apologies on that. But yeah, definitely go check out Louie on Friday night. Doing his live for Rampage and SmackDown. Go support him. We're all about supporting other channels here. So, all right, I'm rambling. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you very much, everybody. 43 days in a row. Oh, yeah, TikTok. You didn't get to see that. 43 days in a row. Thank you so much for all the support, for everybody tuning in. I greatly appreciate it, everybody. Have a good night. We'll talk tomorrow at some point in time in the evening, and maybe we'll have some news. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy wrestling. Don't forget, I am getting so sloppy and lazy with this stuff right now. My goodness, I got to get things back in control here. All right. Have a good night, everybody. We will talk to you tomorrow.